Hi, this is Francisco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com. We are talking about spiritual power, spiritual development, spiritual evolution. A topic for this video is how to multiply the ashramic power in your life. I'm not sure if you heard the term ashram before. It simply means temple, it simply means center of energy or center of power within the yogic tradition or within the Hindu tradition. And when you talk about ashram, it also means a center of knowledge or a center of energy. Most of the times, ashrams are created around masters who start teaching a certain tradition, and then they gather a circle of disciples around them, and this is going to create an ashram somewhere. It means that it's like a center of teaching, or a center of knowledge, or a center of energy. Now, what I want to say it is that you have a certain form of ashramic power, which is out there, which is as a potential for everybody's life and in everybody's house. Wherever you are, there is the potential to integrate a certain amount of ashramic power or ashramic energy and start generating this kind of energy in your life or in the place where you live. So why would you do that? Well, it's a very simple answer. There is a very simple answer to that. It is that the ashramic power itself, the ashramic energy, is something that creates a unified field of consciousness or awareness. It means that when you are functioning within a space, within an ashramic space, you feel united, you feel connected at all times with everything and everybody on this planet. And when people gather within an ashram, within one of those centers of energy, basically the differences between individuals dissolves partly, and you start connecting more and more on a subtle energy level with each other. And this is more or less the goal of any spiritual tradition. It is to go back to this sense of unity, to this sense of connection with life, with humankind, with the planet, with nature, everything at once, so that you reconnect with this sense of unity where the division or the separation and the individuality dissolves, and then you feel totally connected with absolutely everything that is out there. So this type of force, I've been experimenting a lot with it in the past, using formulas, using techniques, seeing exactly how my body, my mind, my life responds to these different types of invocations or energies. And I started realizing that there is actually a path, there is a pathway which is a certain direction to start manifesting all that. Of course, I didn't invent all that. You can imagine. I mean, I'm tuning into a certain system, into a certain stream, and rather than functioning with simply reading something in a book, I try to reinvent it for myself within a context that I can use, which is actualized for today's experience, today's world. I mean, I live in the West right now. I could be living in the East as well, somewhere in another country. But right now, I live in the West, and within the Western world, we of course have a hectic lifestyle. We have demands. We deal with lots of pressures from society, and we need to to function within society with the demands of work, with the demands of family, with all sorts of things that we have to deal with. So how do you manage to put those two realities together, right? The ashramic tradition or the yogic tradition, for instance, or a spiritual tradition, and then manifest that within the context of what you're experiencing without giving away all the pleasures and all the happiness that you can get from functioning within the life or the civilization we are in. So the answer is quite simple, actually. All you have to do is simply dedicate at least a part of your life or a part of your energy to connecting with this ashramic power or ashramic energy. And you will notice that it's a little bit like a chemical reaction. You put a little drop of something, and then suddenly the liquid you are putting this drop in is going to start shifting color. But it happens in a very slow way. Suddenly it changes color, and you cannot really see exactly why. It's just because it reached this point of maturity or this point of saturation where suddenly it takes another role in life. There is much more to say about this, but this is a quick introduction. Take care for now, and bye-bye.